When I came here, I was like, first it was patience, so many people. It was green. I mean, like it's always green. It's really well preserved in terms like there are a lot of flowers, people, facilities, canteen. Ketika di Jogja pertama aku rasa aku diterima sebagai warga negara asing. Kedua, itu rumahku yang nomor dua itu tidak ada di dunia tempat seperti ini.
Halo kawan UGM, UGM Podcast kembali hadir menyapa kawan UGM di tahun 2021 ini. Dengan tema yang tentunya gak kalah menarik dengan episode-episode sebelumnya. Nah, podcast kali ini kita kedatangan salah seorang mahasiswa internasional dari Bulgaria yang sedang melanjutkan studi di Universitas Gadjah Mada. Nah, kawan kita ini akan memberikan berbagai pengalamannya selama studi di UGM dan juga selama tinggal di Jogja, serta kesan-pesannya selama menjadi mahasiswa internasional di Universitas Gadjah Mada. Nah, karena sekarang tema kita internasional, jadi podcast akan dibawakan dengan dua bahasa ya kawan UGM, dengan bahasa Inggris juga dengan bahasa Indonesia. Langsung aja kali ya. Hello Dobrin,
Hello,
how are you today?
I'm fine, thank you very much. Thank you for having me here today with you.
Yeah, of course. It's nice opportunity for you and for us also to have this chatting with you about experiences, some sharing session with you to share some your experiences here and also your journey during your stay in Jogja. So, what are you studying here at UGM?
Here in Universitas Gadjah Mada, right now I'm taking my master degree actually. It's in international relations in FISIPOL, the Faculty of Social and Political Sciences, and right now I'm in my fourth semester. So I'm expected to finish really soon.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So, how long have you been here?
I have been in Indonesia in August it will be 3 years already, but actually it's not my first time here in Indonesia. I was also awardee of a stipend 3 years ago. It's called Mahasiswa. It was here in UGM, so I'm like quite familiar with UGM actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is your second time.
Yes.
Together
Correct.
again.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
How did you know about UGM before your first time being here? How did you get the info about it? Was there someone to tell you or recommend you about UGM, about studying in Jogja?
Okay, thank you. So, the one who recommended me actually UGM was Google.
Okay.
Because back then when I was like searching for a high educational institution here in Indonesia, like like usually how it goes, you like write you ketik in Google to see how it would turn out, and the first result actually I got was Universitas Gadjah Mada. So I opened the website, I started looking, and actually I found the program of international relations back then. So I decided why not give it a try actually, because it seemed interesting. It was according to my visions, the things that I wanted to study. Plus they had the curriculum listed, so like I can see what are the classes. So this was like perfect actually. And after that, maybe like I asked my Indonesian friends to tell me more like about the university, the Indonesian embassy back in Bulgaria. So they said, oh yeah, like this is like the best university, like so you can try there. Like we encourage you to do so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So it is in line with your current your previous study.
Well, it's still in social sciences. Like my previous studies were Asian studies, but still this one is also social. So yeah, we can say that it's like linear.
Okay. I see.
Yeah.
So the first time you decide to go to UGM is because you find it on Google and then you want to give it a try, right?
Yes.
But is there any other reason for you to like, okay, I'll go to Indonesia because Indonesia is quite beautiful country and I will have some kind of challenge there and like I want to see probably to experience some cultural experiences there.
Yeah, actually, what you're saying is like completely true because back in the days when I was still searching for university, for opportunities abroad, the only thing I knew was that I wanted to continue my master studies in Asia.
Okay.
But I was not sure, like, should it be like East Asia, Southeast Asia, because I've been to East Asia and I was like, maybe I should try something different, maybe more south from that. So this is how I found actually I decided to be part of Indonesia. Plus back then the Indonesian embassy in Bulgaria, they had like pretty good diplomacy, so they were constantly introducing new things about Indonesia. I participated in several activities like Mambatik, then there was like Angklung group. So this was one of the things that pushed me forward to search for more opportunities here in Indonesia. And this is how I actually got to know UGM.
Okay, so it's quite full of cultural experiences, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So is there any like what is your first impression here? Apa kesan pertama ketika datang ke Jogja?
Oh, kesan pertamanya dari Jogja ya?
Iya.
Jadi pertamanya itu kan pesawatnya mendarat di Adi Sucipto waktu itu. Terus kan keluar. Langsung tuh pertama banyak orang, rame, motornya banyak, apalagi panas. Jadi itu jujurnya pertama kali itu kesannya saya suka karena itu sesuatu yang seru, yang baru untuk saya. Tapi gimana ya, kok kayak rasanya terus gimana ya Mas Dobrin kamu di sini itu kan nanti yakin bisa nggak? Dan jujurnya kan bulan pertama, bulan kedua itu agak susah karena masih butuh waktu untuk membiasakan diri dengan kondisinya di Jogja. Tapi mulai bulan ketiga itu ya udah biasa gitu. Aku tahu di mana makanannya, temannya di mana, caranya gimana.
Oh ya, berarti
Iya,
sekarang sudah hafal nih jalan Jogja.
Oh, sudah. Kalau namanya belum, tapi jalan ini di mana-mana aku tahu.
Oh, oke. Makanan favorit berarti sudah tahu ya tempatnya di mana nih?
Sebenarnya sudah tahu ya.
Oh, apa? Makanan favoritnya apa, Dobrin?
Kalau aku itu makanan favoritku itu kesukaanku adalah ayam geprek.
Ayam geprek.
Jadi itu, dulu waktu saya dari mahasiswa aku nggak tahu tuh ada ayam gepreknya. Terus kan aku makan biasa aja dari prasmanan seperti itu. Tapi kembali lagi ke sini, terus ada temanku yang ajak makan di yang sekitar itu ada banyak ayam geprekan di Demangan. Terus kan duduk makan, kok enak ya? Aku kayak langsung ngidum. Besok lagi, lusa lagi, seperti itu sampai langganan di ibunya nih udah kenal itu. Jadi sering kalau ketemu lagi ibunya di jalannya, karena kebetulan kosku sekarang di sekitar sana, dia tanya, kok kamu gak ke warungnya ya? Kenapa ya udah lama gitu? Terus aku jadi malu udah gitu.
Oke, jadi penggemar ayam geprek nih Dobrin. Betul, ya. Garis keras. Terus hal unik apa sih yang Dobrin temuin selama di UGM atau di Jogja? Adakah hal yang kayak nggak bisa dilupakan? Mungkin sampai nanti ketika Dobrin balik ke Bulgaria.
Oh iya, jadi untuk menjawab ini kan ada lagunya yang sering di TikTok yang Jogja Istimewa itu, pasti tahu kakak itu yang. Nah itu adalah gimana ya, mulai dari suasananya itu. Saya pernah sih ke beberapa tempat yang lain selain Jogja, tapi suasananya benar-benar berbeda Kak. Jadi ketika di Jogja pertama aku rasa aku diterima sebagai warga negara asing. Kedua, itu rumahku yang nomor 2 itu tidak ada di dunia tempat seperti ini. Kayak misalnya kan aku paling banyak tinggalnya sama keluarga di Bulgaria. Juga kan pernah di kota yang lain ketika S1-nya. Tapi tidak ada yang sama dengan Jogja. Itu gimana ya suasananya, orangnya kan, jalannya. Terus kalau ada jembatan atau pokoknya bisa lihat ke kiri ke kanan itu kesan dari mana-mana gitu. Karena gimana ya, Jogja itu adalah titik kumpul pertama di tengah Jawa, lalu di tengah Indonesia dengan maksud banyak orang dari mana-mana yang sampai Jogja gitu lah. Jadi ada temannya dari Aceh, dari Papua, dari Kalimantan, dari Flores juga. Jadi ya itu mungkin sih yang buat Jogja sangat istimewa buat aku ya.
How about the campus? The atmosphere. Can you tell about it? If there is any other international students who plan to come here, do you have anything to tell about the campus or about UGM?
Oh, the campus. Where do I start? Actually, the first time I saw the campus of UGM, UGM, it was like something that I have never seen in my life because the campus back in Bulgaria is like a small campus. I mean, because it's not like big campus, but most of the faculties are in different part of the city.
Oh,
So when I came here, I was like, first it was spacious, so many people. It was green. I mean, like it's always green. It's really well preserved in terms like there are a lot of flowers, people, facilities, canteens. So it's like if you want something, for sure you'll get it. I mean, like there's also Kopma, and like I mean, it's amazing. Like you can just like walk around it for hours and like you don't get bored at all. I usually like I used to actually do jogging before the pandemic here. Like in the morning, I met so many people, like other students, other people like from outside of UGM who are actually doing their morning exercises. So I like also made some friends. So it's like, yeah, the first time like I'm seeing such a grand campus, you know, like you have everything in one place. That's it. So like for the foreign, for the international students, well, it's like you get everything what you need, like, and it's only like in matters of walking, and it's like pleasant. Yeah.
It's been quite a long time.
Yes,
Actually, you've been here, right? 3 years.
And a half. Yeah.
3 years and a half.
Yes.
Do you enjoy being here?
A lot. I'm like really enjoying being here a lot. That's why like actually it's a secret, but like I applied for Estiga for doctoral degree here again in UGM, and I'm still waiting for some results, and I hope they're like positive.
Amen.
Yeah, let's hope for that. I mean, how can I express, like there's this Indonesian word like beta. This is like how I feel myself here in Jogja, in UGM, and like maybe in Indonesia in general, but like in Indonesia I really consider Yogyakarta to be my hometown, if you can say like this.
So you have planned to be settled here or to settle here?
If it's possible, yes, but like if there are like some circumstances that do not allow me to be here in Indonesia, because let's not forget that I still have like family in Bulgaria, my friends. Well, at least I would try my best to visit each year.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
So, apart from enjoying your time here, do you also enjoy the study here, like at Universitas Gadjah Mada?
I really do, yeah. Once again, the first time when I started classes is because I didn't know actually how it is done. Like Indonesian was not a problem, but I was still like really like feeling, can you do it or not? Because it was totally something different. And then like it proved me wrong. I mean, like the classes were really like fun, full of information, new knowledge about me in every terms. My classmates were supportive, and they still are, because they are asking about thesis. And I feel that UGM, and it taught me a lot of things actually. I mean, like first in terms, because the educational system here is a little bit different than Bulgaria. Like we have to fill this attendance list, then we have tugas kelompok, then we have individual projects. So it's like something totally new. So it's like more akrab, if I can say, more like you feel like a family here. While back in Bulgaria, it's more like individualistic. You still have your friends and you can do projects, but it's like, it's my project, so like this.
Okay.
While here it's, another story maybe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you enjoy being here because there are a lot of unique experiences that you're having, right? Because you feel like you're family here with your friends. Okay. So are you the only international student in your class?
In my class, actually not. I have one more friend from Ukraine, but for the time being, she's back in Ukraine. I hope she can come here again. So in total, we were actually 3, but one of them like had to move to Jakarta. He's from Japan. So we remain 2 and actually 1.
Oh yes.
But in total, there are like 3 international students.
Okay, so you're all alone now.
Right now, yes, but I still have those international friends outside of the class, so it's still okay. Plus
Okay.
Indonesian friends, yeah.
And also Indonesian friends.
Yeah.
Do you have some, right?
Of course I have. I mean, like a lot, not, but maybe like I have the right amount of friends that like, you know, like you can like go outside to have some coffee or like to chat. Like there are actually.
Okay.
For which I'm like really grateful and happy, because sometimes, you know, like without friends in a foreign country, it can be a little bit difficult, but
Yeah.
thanks God, like Indonesians are friendly, ramah, so it's like it happens naturally, you know. Like you
Okay.
meet people naturally.
Right, exactly. Because sometimes lonely is not a nice thing to
Yeah.
experience, right? So, during your study here, or like during your stay also, both in your first time or your second time, are there any memorable experiences that you would like to keep, or like you would always store in your heart, that after you go to Bulgaria, you won't ever forget it? Like you will always cherish it.
Yeah, I understand. Well, right now, when you're asking me like this, what should I say? Like, of course, there are like a lot of. I mean, like, I would really miss, first of all, like the people, like once again the atmosphere, because it's just not the same. Like, it's really hard for me to explain it. So, yeah, how to say? I'll be sad for sure. Maybe like the first months, because based on my other Bulgarian friends who are here, when they go back to Bulgaria, they feel like there's some kind of void in their hearts, and they like to want to come back to Bulgaria. So I'm like judging that after I go back to Bulgaria, it will be the same. But in terms of like memories, like uh, there was like this one memory in the UGM campus once I would never forget. I was like running again in the morning, and I think it was Friday. So Friday is senam pagi,
Okay.
the morning exercise for like bapak-bapak, ibu-ibu, all of the like people, and like I just sat there in front of Graha Sabkhana in the main, from the main building, and there was like this ibu calling me, come here, sini, sini, main sama kita. And then like suddenly I found myself in the middle of Sanam Pagi, like doing all these exercises. And then after that they told me, oh, you cannot go, come here, drink tea, like there's jajam. Yeah, ini kan seperti di rumah. And they like started asking me all those like questions. Where are you from? Are you married? What are you doing here? Things like that. So it was like really a pleasure. Like it's a pleasure like to meet such people. And since that, every morning, if they were in the campus and we were to meet, they would say, "Hi, selamat pagi, Mas Dobrin." So it was like really like crazy how they like remember you. What else I would like miss, like all the support actually from UGM. It was like being amazing, especially in the Office of International Affairs, because without them it's like it will be hard for international students, you know, because if I have something like to report, to go to the hospital, or just like I feel lonely, it's like the first place I usually call. And yeah, maybe like in terms of this, I would like especially thank to Mbaroro, who was like always there for me, not only for me, I mean like for all the other people, like international students who are degree. And I'm sure that the other stuff for you is also like, not sure, I am sure, because I meet them almost every day and they're like this kind and nice, and they're all ready to help. And maybe like this. But memories I have like a lot, like from Bali, also from Flores, like people, because every time you meet like a person, it's a memory. Even though there are a lot of in my head, I still like cherish them. And like from time to time, it's like ping, ping in my head, like something that happened maybe 2 years ago, and then I remember it. Yeah, maybe. Ya seperti itulah.
Seperti itu ya,
Iya.
benar-benar. Itu benar ya, Mas Dobrin. Jadi ibu-ibu mengelilingi Mas Dobrin untuk senam pagi
Iya,
gitu.
betul sekali.
Berarti langsung terkenal nih Mas Dobrin di antara
Iya.
ibu-ibu.
Ya antara kelompok mereka ya. Seperti itu.
Alright.
It was like really funny aja. Jadi aku suka, makanya aku sengaja besok Jumat lagi ke sana, mereka lagi ada, ayo olahraga bersama. Seperti itu.
Berarti ketagihan ya Mas Dobrin?
Iya, itu kan aku seru, soalnya lagunya kan ada lagunya mulai dari dangdut, lah nanti lagu pop, lagu India, lagu Cina, jadi itu ganti-ganti gayanya banyak tuh.
Ikutan ya.
Iya, ikutan.
Okay, dan berarti apart from studying nih, are there any activities that you do, or what do you usually do in your spare time?
Well, in my spare time, like as I told you, like exercising. I mean like olahraga. So like I'm trying to be the sports type. Like every morning trying to run. After that, right now I'm occupied with my thesis, so like I have to finish it by August. You know that. So like I'm giving my best to the thesis, but besides that, I like sometimes go with my friends playing badminton. Actually, it's today. And then I have also traditional Javanese classes. I have like daftar kesanggar. So like every week I'm like eager to learn something new about the Indonesian culture. So it's it's really hard to explain it because usually in Bulgaria my activities will be totally different with this one. And this is like actually why it's so hard for me to melepaskan hidupku di Indonesia.
Oke. Berarti Dobrin ini udah bisa bahasa Jawa dong?
Nah ini belum karena kan
belum.
lebih susah. Kalau kata-kata yang pokok seperti kata dasar, seperti sampun, matur nuwun, ya itu udah lumayan lah.
Kalau nari juga udah bisa berarti nih?
Itu juga lumayan, masih proses.
Masih
kan
proses.
Itu prosesnya itu sampai apa namanya istilahnya bahasa Jawanya luas itu susah. Jadi kan masih belajar. Orang kan barat itu kaku.
Berarti sekarang udah agak luas ya?
Udah lumayan, tapi masih ada yang harus diperbaiki.
Alright. Oh, berarti ada dong beberapa tempat di sini yang menjadi favorit Dobrin untuk minum kopi misalnya, atau tempat makan, atau anything that you like to visit here?
Maybe to visit not, but I really like jalan-jalan with the sepeda motor. It's like going around Tugu, then I like go through Malioboro, and then like Kraton. So it's like for me to see these things is like already refreshing. But usually I would stop to some angkringan, have some tempe, taho, es teh manis. So it's like, how to say it? Like just seeing all these things like brings me pleasure and comfort, you know. So like in the cafes of sure, but like now most of the cafes are like modern type, you know, like for tugas and meeting friends. And in the pandemic, I try to keep away from such places, even though sometimes I have to go, but still.
Yeah. So you said that Jogja and Bulgaria has differences, right? Kira-kira difficulties apa yang kamu hadapi ketika in terms of adaptation to your campus surrounding and also to your flat surrounding, like place you live in here?
Oh, the difficulties. I mean, like I wouldn't call them difficulties karena benar-benar itu bukan kesulitan, tapi lebih ke kebiasaan aja. Because the first time like I saw the campus, I was like really deg-degan seperti itu, and I was not sure that I could make it, but in the end I made it. I mean, like I'm left only with the thesis. I'm really positive that I can complete that because like seeing how my friends are doing, I'm like, oh, you have to do it also. Like that's why you are here actually. So like maybe like kebiasaan aja. I didn't feel like I had any difficulties at all. Yeah, at first like it was like a cultural shock, like gegar budaya, but still it's like only 2 or 3 months from all the 2 years and a half.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like this.
Jadi berarti kamu sudah berhasil overcome segala tantangan di awal, ya?
Sudah lama itu. Sekarang kalau bisa sendiri sampai Dukcapil dan bayar pajak motornya berarti bisa tuh.
Sudah jago ya berarti.
Iya,
ya?
sampai ke Bantul aku tuh.
Wah, berarti mainnya udah jauh nih, udah ke Bantul, udah ke Gunung Kidul.
Iya, pernah ke pantai-pantai selatan itu juga. Seru-seru itu, tapi sekarangnya jarang lagi karena corona.
Gak boleh dulu ya.
Tesis dulu.
Berarti ketika nanti kamu kembali ke Bulgaria, selain kangen ayam geprek, kangen senam sama ibu-ibu, hal lain apa yang bakal kamu kangenin?
Teman-temanku. Dan mungkin apa lagi ya, musim kemarau, musim hujan, kan di sini musimnya 2, kalau di sana 4. Tapi tetap berbeda, kalau panas ya berbeda, kalau lagi hujan juga berbeda. Jadi aku akan kangen ketika masih di jalan pakai motor, tiba-tiba mulai hujan deras. Itu gimana ya, rasanya harus minggir pakai jas hujan. Nah itu juga aku akan kangen. Teman-temanku yang kayak tiba-tiba nge-WhatsApp malamnya, ajak naik gunung tuh, lihat sunrise gitu. Nah itu aku akan kangen karena di sana kan nggak semudah itu. Karena pertama orangnya nggak pakai sepeda motor, jadi sebenarnya pakai tapi kan jauh lebih jarang karena kalau udah musim dingin itu di luar, dingin sekali. Jadi nggak bisa kemana-mana, jadi harus kayak pakai transportasi umumnya. Kalau ada kendaraan pribadi, mobil, jadi agak lebih susah sih.
Alright, thanks Dobrin for telling us about your experiences and willing to share some of your ups and downs here. I hope everything goes well in your life, and also good luck in your study and your thesis, right?
Yes.
And yeah, see you
Okay.
sometime in the future.
Thank you very much for having me. It's like the first time actually I'm doing podcasts, so like I feel thrilled to see how it's going to turn out later. Thank you very much once again for just like initiating this, for being here for the international students in terms like of UGM as an institution. It's a pleasure for me to be part of the UGM family actually. And if there is anything I can help, you can always reach me and ask Mas Dobrin, boleh bantu atau gimana? Boleh. Jadi terima kasih.
Alright, thank you
Thank you
Dobrin. Sampai jumpa dan salam sehat selalu. Bye bye.
Bye bye.